Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he will be brought down here. Here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready? 15, Ronnie. 15 off. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Check that. Shoot!
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
70, Indy. Strong right, strong right. So we got man. Smooth. 50, Mike's 50. You better be afraid of me. You better.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill going for the deep ball. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. "51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run it here. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Got an open man. It's a known one. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
Check. Watch 54. Looks free.
They go play action with Jackson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jackson. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down now, Peyton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. Now Jackson. And he's got a noon one. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
We go! 90 Wolf!
Watch tight end. Tight right. Hey. You got 3. 3 down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
Hey! High 7!
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
Let's go!
Tannehill on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Let's get it.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 27. Touchdown, 49ers! He returns that punt 73 yards as his guys are on the board first here tonight. So that is how we get our first points here in quarter number 2 on the punt return.
Both teams were seeking the momentum that comes from the first score of the game, but when it comes on a special teams play, a punt return, I think that's extra momentum. And now I wonder if they just roll it forward and maybe don't just kick the extra point, but possibly go for 2.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Protein spill. Go. Snap.
On first down, Tannehill. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, orbit. Go.
Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. He's going to look deep. He's got a man. Complete. It's a big play there. 53 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Here's Jackson. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
61, match box.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the third down.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. Ready?
Tannehill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Tannehill. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Trickie's the mark. We got it. You.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Jam. Go.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
49ers 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Walter Payton, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
70, Indy.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Ready. AP Gator. Go. Jump down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
5. Look at me. Go on.
Check. Lucky.
Now. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Defense.
They are going for it. It's Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On first down, Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Jackson, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a play fake here on first down, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Play action. It's Jackson. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And into the end zone, a pick six for the fourth.